If
The rodeo art works by, so you make your art piece. It takes probably a month, or some people spend a whole semester on it, depending on the district. And once you've submitted your art to your district, judges come from the city and they judge based on your district. They take 3 or more, depending on how many they like, and then it goes to the rodeo competition, which is a bunch of districts all together. And then once you're there, they give you awards and everything, and then they say, okay, who makes it into the rodeo auction? The rodeo auction consists of 62 high school students based on many different mediums like clay, which is sculpture, or painting, color, monochromatic, any of those. So once they're picked for the auction, there's bidding, and it can go up to $300,000. The student doesn't make all that money because it's supposed to go to charity, but they do make a lot of money out of it. This whole process lasts months, up to, I got my last check 2 months ago from last year, so it can be a whole year process. My piece last year sold for $18,000. I got $2,500 from it. So the rest of it goes to charity or the expenses they had to pay for. But yeah, it sold for $18,000. I was auction number 54 because after auction number 12, they randomized everything. So I was near the end, but I still got a lot of money out of it, and it was a really cool experience. Rodeo art's based a lot about if you can draw something that looks realistic. It's realistic art, so a lot of these people that are buying are older country people with a lot of money, and they like something that almost looks like a picture, and it's a lot of attention to detail in the background, in the foreground, everywhere. It's about every single little minute thing that has to do with Texas. It could be the Houston Rodeo, so a lot of people do pieces from actually inside the rodeo, like someone riding a bull of some sort, or it could be just Texas, landscape, bluebonnets.
So they go to the Reliant, they get put in this thing called a Hayloft Gallery, and they get rejudged again. They have no places. They're gonna just be put on tables with everything from, schools in the Woodlands to schools in Houston, and they judge them again. And then they pick from there the best of show, the Grand Reserve Champion, which is kind of like second place, and then they pick like the best black and white, the best color piece, the best painting, and in the end, that's pretty much spots 1 through 10. But you don't know who won anything when you get to the rodeo, so you'll just see artwork in cases, in frames. That looks really cool. And so we go to an event that is called the School Art Open House. It's like on a Sunday morning, and everyone dresses up like super Western, which is pretty cute to see. And they give out the awards, and they tell you who won and what spots. So it's very worthwhile. It's one of the few competitions where students can get awarded in art. Going to the auction is a really cool thing too. So you kind of walk in, and everyone's dressed up very fancy, and they've got sticks that they're like beating, saying like, don't, you got to raise the price higher. You know, and you see like almost like Houston area celebrities, like the Mattress Mac guys there with a group of people all like drinking a beer at 10 a.m. in the morning and spending, I mean, $50,000 on pieces of art made by students, which is pretty spectacular and amazing. And it makes me really proud of my students. I think that sometimes the subject matter they don't like as much because they're not as interested, you know, in rodeo type stuff. But it takes a lot of perseverance and hard work to finish one of these pieces and do them to the scale that they know is viable in the market. So I'm really proud of them every year when they do this. I know they kind of hate me a little bit for it, but in the end, it's very rewarding if they get into the show.
Hey, what's up, what's up? I didn't see y'all there. Come on in. The name's Mannequin, but you know, my boys call me Manny. Welcome to my crib. Come on in, come on in. Let me show y'all around real quick. Alright, so here you go. Walking in, you know, got the main office. These are my people. They answer my phone calls and everything. You know, the main office. She's doing business right now. I won't bother her. So, you know, first things first, this is the main hall. This is kind of where things goes down. You know, we just kind of walk around out here, you know, kind of have a good time, have a little bit of fun, you know. Alright, first things first, you know, that house so big, you know we gotta have this elevator here. Step on up. Come on in here, you know, it's a little bit roomy. Most of the time, I don't have many guests. JK, I get all the guests in the entire world. Mr. President, Bobby Martinez, he's been here. That's Dr. Martinez. Kyle Boberg, Kirk Martin, a kid named Kason Martin, probably the coolest kid I've ever seen in my entire life. That dude's just awesome, and he's really humble. All right, so yeah, that's the elevator, you know. Nothing really big about that. Here's the upstairs. Here's my palace, you know. The upstairs is where it goes down, you know. Hey, we get a little big old water slide right here. Rode bikes around this circle a few times. I've raced a little bit. This is the stairs. I've actually only taken the stairs, I don't know, maybe 3 times my entire life. This is number 4. Once they put the elevator in, I kind of just elevated all the time. Now check this out here. This is gonna blow y'all's mind. I got my own library. Walk up in here real quick. Thousands of books. All mine. Favorite one right here. Computers everywhere. That's about that, you know what I mean? Vending machine. Gotta stay hydrated. Smart water, because I'm a smart mannequin. Keep walking with me, walk with me. What's up, brother? Just keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Next up, one of my favorite places in the whole place, my restaurant. All mine. This is my dojo. This is my place. This is my favorite stuff. You know what? Oh shoot.
I'm feeling cracked.
Are you okay?
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Hey, this is my favorite place of the whole house. My athletic center. You know, all right. So first, who's we got? We got my doctor's office. Every time I get hurt, come in here, patch me up. I broke my neck last week. They had to fix it up. But there's main doctor, Coach Sorrell there, my man. There we go. All right, keep moving, keep moving. You know, I'm actually 6'9", so I gotta watch doors and everything. But to my right here, 3 gyms. Let's go ahead and check that out. Come on. You know, this is my dojo, like I was telling y'all. This is my place. Oh yeah, this is
What?
this is my own personal drill sergeant.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Drop and give me 10. Hurry up. That's not quick enough. Come on, we gotta go run. Hurry up. Let's go. Get those knees up. Come on, we gotta run. You're not fast enough. What? That's all you can do? What is wrong with you?
Well, that was my drill sergeant. She keeps me in shape, keeps me big. Couldn't do it without her. Now get off my property. Don't come back. I'm for real. Leave. Get out here. I don't want y'all no more.